Hey, how we doing? Today, we are playing Beacon Pines as per requested by one of the stream mods. He has nothing but high praises for this game, and he recommended it a bunch for the raffle. And I figured why not. I'm trying to kill the next few, 2 weeks worth of streams before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And I don't want to commit to anything that might take, a bunch of streams to do. And apparently this one isn't super long, so I figured, why not? We'll give it a shot. It doesn't seem to have any music that I can hear. I'm assuming that it'll kick in, though, so let's get into it. Why don't we? And if it doesn't have music, maybe we'll put something on. Oh, we're good. Never mind. According to the tags, this is like a visual novel.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Me?
Without you, there is no story.
Wow.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Oh, did the emote not go for you, Sneeze, by the way? I want to check if that's true or not. Oh,
His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Okay, I do control the character. What am I? Is that like a jackalope? Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. It's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was her favorite spot in the world. Your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah. Right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were gonna keep doing it now that your mom's gone, too. Fuck! She's not gone. She's just... missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. Uh-huh. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. Just came back. Okay. The emote wasn't working for you? Do you have a 7TV on your computer or nah? Why is the tiger such a shithead? Apparently he's just blunt. It's definitely not the best way to approach a missing parent, though. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. You don't know. Okay, that's why the emote didn't pop up for you, then. It's like a plugin that you can download. Can I pull? Howdy. How's it going, Duck? I saw that you beat Genichiro last night. Hell yeah, dude. I had to duck out before seeing if you beat Lady Butterfly or not. Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed.
You did beat the butterfly? Hell yeah, dude. That's what we call progress in the business.
Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon.
Now it's on to the next things. Which are all just... They just keep getting harder, dude. But, I don't know... It feels good to overcome the boss in that game, man. Gesundheit. Alright. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You're prepared for pain and to complain. It is your birthright as a Sekiro player to complain. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start out our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran that we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. This game's gonna... Like, it's an indie game, so I assume the story's just gonna go in a direction that's just gonna fuck me. Like, emotionally.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Alright, so we're looking around the house then.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Mm-hmm. Your dad's been playing Fortnite with your stepbrother. Oh no. Is he a gamer? One of his father's old stethoscopes.
I've spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years.
Fortnite's the game of champions. I've never tried it. Nor do I have like any urge to give it a shot. It's just not up my... He's barely 10. Your stepbrother or your dad? Because that's who... I was asking about your dad specifically. Ponder. Okay, so... Oh! I like the sliding off the chair. Okay, so these will probably have like some kind of use. Your dad is a gamer. Okay, cool.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house.
My dad is 65 years old, so he's not much of one. He really liked Mario Golf on the N64 when I was growing up.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Check out the fridge.
Prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Wow, grandma meal preps? Hell yeah.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
All the basics for a balanced diet. Turn off the water. Don't want to waste water.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Okay. That's all she brought with you. I'm guessing I'm... Oh, I can go out back.
This is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
You are a book.
You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Okay, I'm gonna...
On the other hand, I suppose Gran will be waiting.
Okay.
For your turn.
Okay. Game's aware of when I back out. Situational dialogue. You like to see it.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Fair. One's dead, the other's missing.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Ooh. I got the hide charm. Hey, it's my room.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater.
I'm guessing I have a brother? Or a sibling of some kind?
A chill still hung in the air.
Chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
If I get nothing out of this one either, you're retiring from recommendations. Well, it's already very charming. You have returned once again. Welcome back.
Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Oh, this is Gran's bed. That makes sense. I mean, it's very cozy. I'm digging it, but also I'm like tiptoeing through this one, Nick, because I'm worried. It's an indie game with like a cute aesthetic,
Young Luca would spend hours hiding,
which means that like they're waiting,
to jump out and startle his mother. She always
waiting to
enjoyed
betray
humiliating
me.
by feigning terror.
Right, Gamma?
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Okay. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere
The
special.
less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go blank for the day. Ponder, hide, chill. Oh, that's what these are for. We're just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Main game mechanic like a lot. I'm sure there's like a lot of branching narrative paths that can come from that, which is exciting. It can make for some replayability. But make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Easy.
Impressive.
Lied to Grandma.
She
Check it off the
turning
list.
points without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything.
Learn from many games that sadness comes from
I
unexpected
think it's
places.
time to introduce you
Foreboding.
to the Chronicle.
Oh. The Chronicle.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Okay.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed.
Ooh, and it's like a tree with like branching paths based on what I said.
At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Oh, so we don't even have to do like a new playthrough.
Luckily
Okay.
for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Cool. Very cool mechanic. A grand jury. We were just going to ponder for the day.
We're just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What were you guys boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff. Small stuff. Medium. Mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Crushed it. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with the preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Shoo, boy. How are you doing today, Sneeze and Duck and Chat, by the way? And Nick. I didn't ask how your day was going. You would rather stay out of trouble. I know, I know. Oh, I'm gonna get into trouble. Didn't need you to tell me, game. I was gonna do it regardless. He was like, huh? Alright, time to eat it with my asshole friend. Come on, come on! Off until Thursday, getting to watch your game? Hell yeah, dude. Dang it, Rolo. Yeah. How long to beat.com said this game takes about like 8.5 hours to do. So I'm suspecting like 2 streams. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Yep. Subtle.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established.
We'll finish by or on Wednesday for sure. Cool.
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered.
It says take 5 to 7. Either way, that's like firmly in the 2 stream kind of length category.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
And then we're gonna go back to Sekiro for a stream actually, because I've worked my way back up to the midpoint where the other bosses are. So I want to take a boss to get my ass beat, or a stream to get my ass beat by the new bosses. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hi there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest
This guy's...
Company.
I don't trust this guy. He's got a shit-eating grin and a ponytail.
He'd become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Oh good, he's a capitalist too. Excellent! Excited for the big festival? Sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing, sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. We used to have to walk up hill both ways to the festival. Sorry, Luca, I gotta go back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Ho now! The left side's a little low. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn can't talk right now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I? It's Mayor Valet.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh. Just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. More friends? Who are you? He's asleep. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
You-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the nap today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Z's. Z. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, kids. Fucking kids, am I right? They don't even get their names told to me. Miss Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial
He pulled
Harvest.
a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Rhino's a great character. Yup. Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're gonna be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just new fountains and phone books. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Ha ha ha. Change the world is intense. So, what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Opening to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Gaming's intense. Yeah. This is serious business here, Sneeze. I'm pressing the space button. Talking. My god. Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Making coffee, death counter better be the same when you get back. Oh. You underestimate my ability to die. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Oh, our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Can I go in there? Nope. Can I go that? Oh, right. Rolo's waiting up at the treehouse. Alright. That is another way, but not yet. We gotta go talk to the cat. Who the hell are you? Hey, Judson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep with the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Alright, dude. You have fun with your fishing in this tiny little lake. Oh, I can jump! Kinda. Cozy. That's to go back out.
After Luca's father had passed,
It looks cozy, man. I'd have a tree. If I had a treehouse growing up, this is like the ideal treehouse.
Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied. On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Maybe it's aliens. Have you
Luca's
considered?
winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Alright, Rolo. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start out our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it wasn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. It just means we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone pretends that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got you back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilized warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Good. Ride or die, Rollo. He may be blunt, but he's also got my back. Whoa. Hold up. Interaction. Oh my god! I could be so nonchalant. Brilliant. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up. That was 2 screens of running, dude. And you're out of gas? Hey, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh. Oh, this is getting good. Oh, God. Get a load of that furry bait over there. Piper? Ah, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel. Hiya, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Yeah, just only do things that you want to do, and then you'll be fine.
Holden Wilder ran the local
Holden
paper,
Wilder.
The Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... I don't want to pay taxes. Then just don't do it. That's fine. News? That's exactly what it means, Sneeze. As long as you don't get caught, who's gonna stop you? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought that he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Ooh. We got a thing. The Last Chance Diner. Okay. Sleeping on the job, are you? Hey, Don. Sorry to wake you. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter.
Dawn's got a character portrait. They're an important character.
At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rollo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leaks. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. I feel like you have no choice in keeping your ears up. Like, that's just a thing that comes naturally to you. Guess Miss Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy.
I too like the art style.
This is an important turning
Oh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Oh.
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Oh, cool.
Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up! I forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of our favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, are you... You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? Hey, we did it. We got into trouble. Don't mind me just over here lurking. Uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We're gonna pick up all the slack since the fowl harvest. Almost every carrot I dug up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank's atomic shrinkle ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. They're gonna be more to life than punny carrot. Puny carrots. Look, Roxanne, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell after because of you. Again, because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Chronicle time.
Froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always said tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Okay, so maybe I'll get the ability to bring Rolo along with me if I get a different charm. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. Absolutely not. Shut down immediately. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. You too could do great things if you were me, says the statue. Ooh, don't touch it. Oh, I'm gonna touch it. Yeah! Slap the shit out of that watermelon. Hell yeah. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Hey, Bert. Hey, Luca. I do some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm here. I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens? And they all worked for a mining company, and there was only one dirt road leading to town, and there is still only one road leading to town. Oh, right. Yeah, this kid definitely talks, like, his mouth is just covered in fucking candy schmutz, because he doesn't bother to clean himself. And he does that thing that young kids do, where they just, like, keep talking and forget to breathe. So they just, like, are spasming while talking the whole time. Hey, Solomon. Apologies. No time for chit-chat. Solomon's all business. Oh, the library. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy. Hold up a tick. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. It was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preservatives. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper would just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. Just a reminder that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. Yeah, like Barbie. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Stop! I am her grandchild. Stop! Oh.
The phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
I know he's sitting on my grandma, and that's fine. Grandma can get it. She's her own woman. But you don't need to involve, like, the 12-year-old grandson in your torrid affair.
It didn't see much use.
Oh, look at this guy. Ah, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're gonna go into Weep Wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building.
This is gonna be a murder mystery, isn't it?
Figuratively and literally.
I'm getting, like, point-and-click puzzle-solving, crime-solving vibes from this game. But instead of, like, finding clues, it's all about, like, decisions that you made.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rollo do if he was there? He would just go face first into the fence.
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do.
So he wouldn't do it?
So that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. I have gotten a mushroom, and I am throwing the mushroom. Alright, we got a puzzle. Yeah!
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Gotcha.
1 more to go.
And yeah.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
I mean, it's got, like, noxious fumes coming off of it. I'm sure it's fine. What's inside the dumpster? Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Maybe don't go inside. The game is very much pushing me to go inside of this place. I feel like I don't have a choice in this matter.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Let's just splash in the liquid.
The water looked almost diseased.
Mm-hmm.
It flowed slowly into the woods.
I hope this doesn't cause medical issues for me when I'm older. Anyway, let's go inside. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps.
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Shit! Shit!
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Yeah, mutation's another way you could put it.
The end?
The end.
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Alright.
From here on out, a child
Death
will
count
reach
1,
its
I
fullest
guess.
to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay. So that's the end of that path. So I guess rendezvous with Roxy is where we want to go. In the past, you found the best way to deal with a rage was be a little shit. Time for me to be awful.
The best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it! What have you done? Ah! That little shit just kick me? For all you want, you little twerp, you're gonna come home eventually. Sorry! Now we're gonna investigate the warehouse with Rollo. I'm sure that'll go just as well. Sorry about that. Rollo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously.
Either way, I'm really sorry.
No matter, how are you doing?
Me?
Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot.
Oh, I'm getting by.
Still no word from her at all?
No.
That is truly a shame.
Shame.
Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house?
Yeah.
And how is that going?
We mostly stay out of each other's way.
You make it sound like she's rarely at home.
It's not like that. She just has a lot to do.
She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet.
Voice. Wrong. Wrong voice.
Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Whoa. Businessman. Solomon.
Gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now.
Solomon guy is right.
I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course.
Do you got anything new to say, or are you gonna still just talk about my grandma? Look at my boy. Sorry, Mr. Knuckledy, kinda in a hurry right now. Death counts at 1. Sorry. Boy got too much of his father in him. Hey, Mr. Sexy Gma, what's good? Shit, 1 death. Well, yeah, we went and investigated the place. Fucking guy in a hazmat suit showed up.
Win. Will help.
And then murdered me.
I am the champion.
We were racing? Hazmat guy did say the shit word.
Did the road get longer?
Like anything ever changes around here. Happened to the best of us. It's, you know, classic thing to happen in a small backwoods village.
It seemed longer.
Have you ever seen the Recess movie, Recess School's Out? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this game right now.
You're just lightheaded from the run.
You really need to pace yourself better next time. So, Recess is about like a bunch of elementary school kids, right? And the movie is about them going on summer vacation, but then like this beatnik starts performing experiments inside of their elementary school to move the sun with like a gravity ray to make winter permanent, to eliminate summer vacation, so that kids can never go on summer break. What the hell? God, this must be like an older thing. It's a great movie. It's a lot of fun. It's very much a kid's movie. It sure is a plot. Yeah. But our main boy's like the only one that knows about it. And he tries to get the gang back together to like foil the plot. And the reason I bring it up is that like a bunch of kids like sneak into a place that they shouldn't be while experiments are happening like behind closed doors kind of reminded me of it. Anyway.
Not sure why I would take advice from second place.
Has that sign always been there?
Wait, what?
During summer vacation. Yeah, right? There are some similarities here. Caution, electrified fence.
No, that's definitely new. Creepy.
How are we gonna get around an electric fence?
Don't worry, I've got this.
Don't do it. Don't do it, kid. Yeah, yep. Why did you do that?
Pa always said you can figure out what the plan was when you're done.
Great, what now?
Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise.
Alright.
From a safe distance.
Alright, let's just do the puzzle again.
Whoa, you're a genius!
And yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out.
Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once.
Was there ever any doubt?
This definitely needs investigating. Good luck.
No. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case.
This is bizarre.
This is awesome. Rumble.
Boss fighter. Yeah. Health bar pops up at the top of the screen. Did you feel that?
What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle.
Rumble plus boss fight. That's not normal.
And this hose.
This guy's just like chaotic energy. Soundtrack helps you like games too. It's got a good... It's setting a atmosphere right now for sure. Oh man, this door's locked. Try harder.
No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. The dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it.
I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this?
My nose is itching. I think I'll find some treasure.
Are you sure that isn't hazardous waste?
Just help me get in.
Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash.
Come on, Lady Luck.
So, what's in there?
Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish.
Wow.
A good inch of stagnant sludge.
Your natural habitat.
Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out.
Are those...
walkie-talkies?
Hell yeah.
Just like Hank atomic communicators.
Do these actually work?
Ground Command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Atomic, hey, Ground Command. You're coming in 5x5.
How are your vital readouts, Hank?
I'm getting a little stuffy in here. Request assistance for evac.
Help is on the way.
What was that?
Someone's coming. Give me your hand.
I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish.
Get the fuck out of here! Scoot over. I'm coming in. Good thing we're so small.
Tell me you saw that.
Sorry. Tell me you saw that.
Dude, I don't know what I saw.
He's coming back. Get down. Oh no. Oh no. That is very body shaped.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is.
Luca, do you know that separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives?
A ridiculous hat?
When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
This is not a good idea, dude.
Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something.
What's it say?
Will held the badge up to a faint
No
shaft of
ridiculous
light
hat.
in the dumpster.
It's true. Dr. Prescott Deep Engineering. It's a name tag.
Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags?
I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else.
Okay.
I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic.
I'm not panicking! You're panicking!
Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard.
Dude, I am not holding your hand.
Uh-oh. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here?
Ah! Ah!
I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan.
Right, we'll clearly establish that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first.
Why not go together?
Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass.
Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer.
It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
Okay.
Finding a friend.
This one's definitely got me intrigued, Nick. The writing is already very charming, and I'm interested to see what's happening.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that I'll need to get delivered into town today. My friend Baba got hooked and you streamed it, hell yeah. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? He did the whole game in one stream. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure this isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Rand's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But this game does a great job ramping up every time you figure out what's happening, or at least have a hunch. Cool. But nothing. You are here to stay. Understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. You're calling it now, Rolo's fucking dead. Dude, that's like immediately where my head went to as well, but I didn't want to say it out loud because just as soon as I started to like Rolo, I don't want him to be dead. Good. Oh, and Luca. You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Oh my god, I forgot. You're right, I did forget to close the fridge after inspecting it. Hold up. Oh no. Does that mean I have to be, like, aware of the things I've interacted with? Oh no! What if I have to, like, sneak around in the area with, like, the hazmat guys? So I have to be... Okay. I'm already, like, predicting future gameplay stuff just based off of this one sentence. Achievement unlocked, born in a barn. Well, that was strange. It's only the fridge and sink, buddy. Don't worry. I don't believe you. I did turn the sink back off. It's for that Chivo. I don't believe you. You don't just introduce that mechanic right there and that's it. I'm closing it, Grandma. Alright. Maybe there's something out here that she forgot. No, okay.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Is that coming from inside the house? Oh, it's the walkie-talkie. Just kill her. Skip the rest of the game. Hello? Is anyone there? It's the walkie-talkie, dude. You're fine. Hello? Rolo, is that you? Over? Strange! Haha, so cute. Rolo's fucking dead. That's the last we ever heard of Rolo.
someone's at the door. Hello? Oh. Oh, hey, Roxy. Is this about me accidentally kicking you yesterday? Is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
What was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
Don't lie about this, Luca. This is a bad time to lie. No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rollo. Where are you? Check the library for Rollo. I am moving past Grandma's restrictions. I cannot be shackled.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring.
Surely he's there. Yeah, he
Sort of
clearly
barrier
must.
For the impatient.
Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards, they set up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I was right here until he gets back. Okay, kid. Is the running bit with this guy gonna be that they just keep piling stuff in front of him and he refuses to move? If so, that's a good bit. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. I'm Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we've loved to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all a part of something special, Luca, and it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right! So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Every time. Aw, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. Tender. Oh, my parents won't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We'll need to check there where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwoods. Our shift doesn't end for a couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwoods. She can feel a disturbance in the force. It's true. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Hello, Mayor. What's this about a missing child? I must stress the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense. Young Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. One of your favorite fan theories is that the croc on the bench is the narrator self-insert. Ooh, that's a good theory. I like that thought already. Ah, yes, Miss Monta has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Uh-huh. Now, where did she run off to?
His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanish? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see the danger he's in. Hello? Hey, Eason.
History Museum. It's laughable, really.
Did you happen to see Rollo in there?
No, just the shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past.
Cling.
Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown.
Oh, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not
Wonderful.
know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course.
Of
And
course.
fertilizer company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest is
It's
enough
very
to
much
save
Bioshock
Beacon
Infinite
Pines.
feel to it, for sure.
Shopper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of
Which are all like, it's all like a parody of 1940s era America, right?
bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Riverfront Fund.
Like wartime propaganda films and all that shit. That was unhelpful. Hey Griffin, has Rolla been by? Yeah, very propaganda type stuff.
Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him on the house.
He'll like that. I'ma smack the watermelon again. Hell yeah. That's gonna be a chapter tradition. I feel like it's almost mandatory, I would say. Wait, go back. Alright, I'm going back. What did I miss? Keep slapping? No, they limit it to a single slap. Trust me, I'm gonna... If I had the option to slap that watermelon more than one time, I would take that opportunity. Only one slap? I know, I'm very upset about it too. Don. Bad game. 0 out of 10. Who recommended this? Hey, Don.
Is it true about Rollo?
Yeah, he didn't come home last night.
I wonder if it's connected.
Banned. Don't point out Nick's shortcomings, Sneeze. He doesn't like it when people do that. He would ban me if he could. I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Baller Stick would have been your first ban. On the list. Loved on. She's a cutie, for sure. I think it's just the very high-pitched, squeaky noise that accompanies her dialogue boxes, but does make her very very cute. Who'd be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine's family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rollo could be? The best place to start is where the trail went cold. Where'd you last see him? We were in Weep Woods. Right by Valentine's Fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwood with my sheep fence. I do my best work at night. Love her being nocturnal. She's just sleeping all day in the booth. Yeah. Because she's a bat. Is the diner available? Nope. Alright. Oh?
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The
Not
effects of
Jeff.
the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
The library. Penguin! Who are you? Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rollo come by? Nah. I was actually surprised. He usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
Ahem.
Well, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me!
Good book?
Dunno, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy? Fight.
Whoa. Bees nuts. That charm did go hard. He was stanced up for sure. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you?
Not since yesterday.
Yeah, someone talked about fighting one time and Rollo learned instantly through osmosis. Keep an eye out for him, okay?
Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know.
Ha ha ha. Oh, you.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the
Early someone said tender and you learned an alternative definition of it while not there. Oh, really? Tender as in gentle, not tender as in a steak that was beaten into... Oh, we learned... She said tender as in mice. Yeah. Or it could be tender as in like a steak that was pounded into submission. Hello. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Knucklecreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by
Heck's
choice.
family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing. Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Oh no. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So, I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
You've been playing Breath of the Wild DLC, Breath of the Wild for the first time. Ooh. Oh, for the first time? Hell yeah, dude. Getting ready for the upcoming game. Master Sword Trials are brutal. I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. Companion unlocked. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Joey, have you seen Rolo around? No, sorry, Luca. I had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. The game actually fucked you? What happened? Did like a item break on you in the middle of fighting or something? Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles! Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. You spent 70 Korok seeds, then died in the trial, and they'll be back before the seeds got spent. No! Sad. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Alright. Keep out. Uh-oh. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Let's go around the back. Uh-oh.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid.
If Hetsu wasn't the best character, you probably would have detilted for a few days. It's true. At least you got to listen to a guy shake his maracas for a while.
The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
This sort of thing normal around here? Because puddle of glowing ooze are definitely what I expected from this place. I have no idea what this stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo.
The scientific process, yes.
Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into
Okay, so this is some
petals.
kind of like fertilizer thing. What the? Cool!
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. Fertilizer. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's, you know... I'm probably right. So the science tells us the skunk is weird as hell? Yeah, it seems dangerous.
Hey, Trish, look what the cat dragged in.
My dude doesn't recognize alien cum. You're right. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy.
I don't say it like that. It hurts Trish's feelings. Ain't that right, Trish?
Yup. She looks fine to me.
Well, hello. I don't think we have been properly introduced. Iggy's name. This is my compatriot Tish.
Oh, sorry, not Trish. Tish. Yup.
You've probably heard of us.
Can't say I have.
I'll forgive you this once, on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud?
Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you?
Has he ever told you that his parents skipped out on him?
Shut up.
It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him.
Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family.
Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Wow, fuck this guy. Ooh, alright.
Took a step towards Luca.
Is it fight time?
Sneer lit
I'ma fight this
from the
kid.
puddle.
Fight!
Could see tears welling in Luca's eyes. His fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is...
Oh, we're gonna fight.
different from
We're gonna
a city
fight the
bully.
shit out of this
Beck
guy.
took a deep breath and thought,
Push away the alien comb. Well, time to bust out the old... Let's do the strange, I guess.
time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Yup.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travel in packs, eh,
The
dud?
sight of Iggy
shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah! Yeah, right into the alien
In
cool.
the glowing ooze.
You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Uh-oh, this can't be good.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, God.
Help!
I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. Oh, God. Hey, remember when you called mutation earlier, Sneeze? That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Person at the warehouse, this strange ooze, and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. Use protection kits. Game is very predictable. The art on him, like, getting fucked up was a lot, though. You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, let's, avoid the ooze, shall we? Oh, good, it's you. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Bet. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get yourselves lost. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. There's no way.
Rollo was safe.
No, he's not. The good ending.
Of relief
Wow.
Luca, which
We
was
did
quickly
it.
Replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Why'd you say that so ominously, narrator?
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
The harvest awaits. Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? You guys just let the fire burning the whole day, huh? You know what? It's time to just chill, I think. I adore the way he slides off the chair. It's such a good little thing they didn't have to do, but it's very much a kid thing to do. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. No, I can't do that. I'm not an anarchist. Okay, Gran's not out back. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. God, Grandma's gonna be dead in the bed or something, isn't she? It turns out Rollo is safe and sound. Time to find dead Grandma. And there she is.
Luca was alone.
Wait, there is no Grandma.
The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Wow, dude, you were just such a
Luca was
child.
sitting by the pond,
Uh-huh.
listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait?
3 relatives gone.
Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle.
Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work.
Interesting choice.
With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple.
The wrong choice. But I respect it.
The pond began to freeze over.
Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right.
Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand.
Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal.
The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel.
None of it's your fault, you know. Never was.
Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands.
That's the thing about fishing, Luca.
His chest began to crystallize.
You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Restful sleep.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Oh, good. Rolo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca!
Rolo, is that you?
Luca! There?
Rolo, it's the middle of the night.
Luca, thank God! Listen! I don't know how long this will work down here.
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday.
What? The man in the hazmat suit?
It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in... for now, at least.
Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe.
Kerr, no. Trust... he's... hold on, someone's coming.
All went silent.
Rolo? Rolo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse.
I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... the treehouse. The treehouse!
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you're a
Luca
genius.
grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Midnight. Out in the forest. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching.
Great.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, Grandma and two new characters. So we all understand our roles. You got me?
I think we need more time. That wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists.
Refuse.
Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made the deal with Harris Salentine. Her resources would have still come in handy.
As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning.
Blind Strange. How's Luca holding up?
He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Gran, why are you meeting with Miss Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night?
Hey, Luca!
Ah! Don, you scared me. How long have you been there?
Oh, just a few minutes.
Earlier today, I saw Miss Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of an investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to?
Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined.
They mentioned the festival? Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything differently recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I thought we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stay out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Okay. What's going on?
Few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Welcome. Should I talk to dogs?
I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid, did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
Two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now.
Alright.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, God! Ah, I'm so small.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Clearly, the junk...
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
The junk, clearly. Give it a good cast now. Yeah! You have to reel in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Heh. Pia!
Luca tied what fish?
Alright, we'll try the shoestring a second time. Pia! Oh. Oh. Easy there, Buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Oh, good. It's a fishing minigame.
Luca tied what fish?
Everyone's favorite. Yeah. Stop. Stop. Game of the year. Gotcha, shoe.
Where do you think the other one is?
Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away.
That's not fair.
No, it's not. Any game with a fishing minigame is a 10 out of 10. We have different criterias in games, my friend.
Well, whatever it is, I hope that other boot at least has a sock to keep it company.
Oh, good. Ultra Kill, for example. Does Ultra Kill also have a fishing minigame? Okay, so I can just, like, do that, I guess. Of course it does.
No game is complete without a fishing minigame. Alright, time to just take it easy. Okay. Rollo! Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here, so you better come out right now.
Strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? You hurt someone that's already dead.
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you?
What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Oh.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am.
Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your
Luca
fault.
slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control.
So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever?
There must be a way to fix this.
Oh, you're gonna be my savior?
Half-mutated head ass. Maybe if you weren't such an asshole, this wouldn't have happened to you in the first place.
Perfect little Lucas saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weepwood. I only came in here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you?
Luca!
Rollo! It's not safe, Luca! Rollo, where are you?
The treehouse!
I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you?
No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe!
They said they were gonna go to the treehouse! I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse! Who said that they're going to the treehouse?
The clipboards! What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me.
What sort of questions?
They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening.
We're gonna figure this out, Iggy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Hello. Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile?
Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening?
Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh, God.
Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would have thought to hear your thoughts. Do you have any time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us.
Be down in just a second.
Of course.
We have a problem.
Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them?
Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them.
How many?
Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They were saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10.
Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind
We're
the
packing
towering
heat?
clipboards Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Ugh. Iggy, there you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare.
Go away, just leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help.
Help? Then why were you chasing me?
Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. He told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at this place resting. He is! Poor fellow just got a little lost. That's a lie. This is a harmful thing to say. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies.
Why, because he let you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop down on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like that is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happened to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Fight, 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 fight!
He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no... He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option that was left. Fight!
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the machine
Finally!
around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Ka-chunk! Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Turned his back on the two boys.
End
With a
this.
nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
The end.
Escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay. Well, we have struggle now. Alright, let's see if we can avoid mutating the boy. Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey Tish, want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you?
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup.
What just happened?
She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
His eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new
He
kid.
kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
No! No! Now the cooler character's gonna mutate. What a little creep.
Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? Whoa, hold up. Grandma's hair looks a lot like that. New theory. Grandma is mom. It depends. What are you feeling about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Okay. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Luca, what hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
Thanks, that's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I were just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse, but someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us, and I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up, and I ran home, and it's all my fault, and now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. We're all gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around, I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait in there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse. Okay. I don't like that those two are hanging out near the mutation puddle.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. Still nothing over here.
Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fellow like that.
Sorry. Who are you talking to?
What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really.
The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Ain't word from Rollo yet?
Not yet.
Long time for a boy to lose his way.
Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost.
Suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick.
Antics?
We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks.
You think this is a prank?
What other possible explanation could there be?
Why is the music getting so intense? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost.
Someone took him. I know it.
How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Is this guy... This is the only character I've seen so far whose build resembles that of the man in the hazmat suit. New theory.
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes, a deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
No, don't tell him. Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you.
Yeah, he's 100% the hazmat dude.
You were with Rollo when he went missing?
No, exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster.
The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. The shit had orange text. I think you might be right, yeah. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw him.
You got scared by some garbage.
I didn't even recognize that they had, like, color-coordinated words. Nice catch.
Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster.
But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body.
I'm sure it was just some trash.
No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close. So close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing?
I'm out. It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
So the phone booth is also... What? How deep does this go?
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule, plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to
Layers. Like an onion. Like a parfait.
As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop.
Dr. Whomst?
He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay. Alright, so we've exhausted all potential options on this branch at the moment. So, time to go here, I guess? This story is about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Okay. So, in this timeline, I'm muffled. Because of his mustache. Okay. So, in this timeline, our friend is still with us. But we escaped death. And, okay.
Everything's fine.
No, it's not.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual.
It's not
at the
fine.
stable. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Rollo isn't kidnapped. Yay! I finished drawing a mess of jam last night. This is fine. So they'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another to Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Uh-huh. Great, we get to go interact with Mr. Nuncreed right away, huh? Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now while the day is still young. I'm so suspicious of you now, Grandma. Why do they need the ones that are on top? Are they laced with something? Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. Fentanyl jam, exactly. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Hartford. Jam. I am a good grandson. Okay. Sorry about yesterday, Rox. It can be so annoying. Good news. No more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me that dirt. Something happened that was... There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it'd be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, it's a whole thing. Different than Van Horn. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention that she has a different last name. Do we know anyone else whose last name is Hartford? It sounds like a whole thing. Though, maybe it's like a... Grandma has a different last name kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. It did stick out, you're right. It stuck out to you. I definitely just let it slide over my head.
Wait, watch your step!
Oh, sorry.
There was a whole family of beetles here. They're gone missing.
I thought they just sort of wandered around.
Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay.
It's weird that they're gone.
They went missing when the festival preparation began. All the insects are gone. Beetles, bees, etc. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Why are all the bugs missing?
Maybe the juice is made of bugs? Buh? A buh? Oh, I can't talk to anyone while my hands are full of... Never mind, I can. Mr. Wilder, oh, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demand.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of today. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine, but my readers are more than interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that a monocle, a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Times change. Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Now, call me crazy, but I think that maybe the hyper-wealthy family is doing some unsorted things behind the scenes here. Call me crazy. Whoa. Yeah, super sleuth, even though I don't have the hat. Alright, I gotta think of like an actual voice for this character. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you!
Forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
Y'all skin and bones. If your grand not feeding you, she is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mom back in the day. So cute, run around your little apron taking orders. Sigh. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break. New charm. I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things the world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your grand hello for me, Luca. Will do. There's something about unlocking things that you can apply retroactively that's very satisfying. Agreed. It's like getting the pieces to a puzzle after the hole's already been put there. It's cool.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
No, another mini game. This time with my mom. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed the folks while Miss Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, ma'am. Hi, Roxy. Luca. I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Chicken sandwich, bacon. Tender, because it's chicken. Indulgent with bacon. There you go. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice.
Aren't you a little too young to be waiting tables?
I'm just helping out.
My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward.
That doesn't sound very fun.
There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back?
Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone.
This is incredibly depressing. Oh.
The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. Nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili.
Alright, I have all the ingredients for that. Chill. So chill. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold.
That's perfect, thank you.
Looks like we're missing a few things. Aren't you gonna be wrong, toes? Reminds me of a certain Disney show. Go on. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be right back. Huh.
If I could just be alone, young Mr. Van Horn.
Oh, sure, sorry to bother you.
It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being merit and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous.
Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was a little past my time. That show came out as I was, like, getting out of the age of watching, like, cartoons. So that was one I never sat down with, but I know people really have a fondness for that show. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this.
Stepbrother watches it, fair.
It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy.
That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. This mayor character, I feel bad for him just all the time. Hey, Don. Oh. Hey, Luca, what's up? They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Have you seen the new kid around here?
New kid?
Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest. Aren't you a little young to be X is a running joke in that show? Oh, cool. Gotcha. And the other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Back to sleep. There he is.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello.
Eep.
Yelp. Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry.
No bother.
Leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah. Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you?
Leaned in a bit further.
Jam.
Yeah, those ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
Reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I'll put it on my store shelves post-haste.
Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned
Filled,
into a final
yeah,
whisper.
base to top. Just fucking Xanax. Of course. Can I slap this?
My hands are full of jam. I can't slap the... Oh. Alright, remind me to come back and slap that watermelon. How do you keep the ice cream cold?
We keep them on ice.
How do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold? How do you keep this somewhere cold?
Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not?
No, I'm good. Man, Bert's just the worst. Alright, time to deliver this jam to totally trustworthy... there he is. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luca, you seem, chipper.
Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is.
So, do you want your jam?
Oh, right. Usually Juniper dropped those off herself.
I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day.
Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your Gran.
Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you to ask too many questions? Just try and keep up, okay? What just happened? Well, go with the flow. Hey, what a coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful! Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Iona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that, for children with fewer than 5 close friends, their probability of a stunted development doubles. Don't call me out like that, game. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Melly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? No call out, mean game. Yeah, don't call me out, mean game. Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Tee-hee-hee. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to the big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by that big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Alright. I will be right there, but... However, I have important business to attend to. No! No! I've been robbed. I'm so upset. Nick, you knew this would happen. Good morning, Geoff.
What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me.
Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up.
Nah, the festival. Old man Valentine used to put an old cockamamie shindig all the time. And where did that get us?
Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town.
Nah, as far as I can see, there's between Old Valentine Company and the no Perennial Harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
There's a difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana.
But those are both garbage.
Exactly.
I like Jeff. He embodies the energy that I wish to put out into the world at all times.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for
Best
the
character,
wildly
Geoff.
adventurous.
Yuck. He's so relatable.
Sally Seashore's
Old and
simple
curmudgeon-y.
succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Look at that.
Peek
It was
down
worth it.
The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time.
No Montesquieu.
By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof. Oof.
There were rarely any actual new additions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Hey, Jace.
Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet.
No spoilers, please.
It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes. Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace, catch you later. Run to that, space cadet.
Mycological phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest. Hell yeah.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring. Achievement unlocked. Nerd! Hell yeah.
Did you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell?
Mitosis Jones. Hey, Kato.
Good afternoon, Luca.
It is osmosis, you're correct.
Can I help you find something?
Maybe, maybe not.
Try me.
Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse.
Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse.
But empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses with fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quick.
So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse?
Nature abhors a vacuum. God, I wish I could be a bee.
Alright, Kato. Whatever you say, man. Hey, Beck. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there.
Be yourself.
It's true. And Solomon moved in a few years back.
That creepy little kid in the vest?
That sounds like the one.
So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that.
Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves.
So it's empty and boring.
Pretty much.
What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the fowl harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this fowl harvest thing. And you all use the same ominous tone. Eventually you're gonna have to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible.
Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A
Moodwill.
gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them.
Hell yeah, pizza.
She could do that.
So, Lucas, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck. Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years ago. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how do you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd put more effort into dinner.
Nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, we just skimming the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. And Luca doesn't know about it in this timeline because he wasn't in the dumpster to have the body dumped on top of him. So he's completely oblivious. Ah! That's so cool. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to a loved one to pursue their dream. Uh-oh. That's Velma. Yeah. 100% that's Velma. Hey, Poncho. Yeah, it's Velma and Daphne. You swore you didn't!
Slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
How's the day been? How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you for all the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Oh, the unlucky coin. This is a very interesting way to tell a story, because we've like learned things from alternate paths that the characters now don't know. So, yeah, it's very unique way to tell a story for sure. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Sorry, you're back. Welcome back.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually, probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break? So that means like either the storm happens or the storm doesn't happen. Let's see what happens if the storm breaks.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
So we already have a branching path available here. Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him about...
Stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you what happened. Heck yeah. Beck's cool.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate. Looming mansion. Rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
She's wearing 2 shirts, which is indicative of someone that is very cool. Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Oh shit. Oh no. Don't do it. She wore that mutation like a champ too. It's true. She no showed the mutation as if it didn't phase her at all. Very cool. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh god, it's the hazmat guy. I knew it. I knew the rich dog people were in on it. That's Eris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order.
Of course. Nothing to worry about.
The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it.
I couldn't agree more. When it comes time to suspend hostilities, I'll deal with our common threat.
Now this is what I was talking
Beck's
about.
voice was an excited whisper.
Probably shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything.
I won't expect any less of you. You just worry about your partners and let me handle the work.
I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Care's face.
The truth will come to light.
I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage.
There's one thing I've learned. It's the Trinity perfect.
Wow, I was expecting shady. But that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask. Hair pushing out from all corners.
No, not Grandma! It's Grandma! Her family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
As if I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared.
What is happening?
Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That's my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out. Lead the way. Meet up with Rolo. Uh-oh.
For the last time, there's nothing to worry about.
No, of course we're not worried.
Clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Drowning down our I's and crossing our T's.
We'll try to find yourself your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it.
Absolutely. I'll just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate. We'll be out of your hair in a flash.
No, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Hi, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good bop right in the kisser.
Oh, Grant tells me to just keep away from the clipboards.
That's good. That's good. Your gran is a smart lady, Luca. Smart, voluptuous lady. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own.
Right, I will go right home. Absolutely. 100% going home. Narrator lady. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? Yes? Hold on. Can I stop the watermelon now? It's been a whole 2 chapters. No. Oh! Yeah. Ah! Ah, it doesn't give a prompt to hit it. You can just hit it.